YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to today's Flip Tour review. And yes, August is going to be on its last legs, and I've actually got a very different train to play with though, because the Tomy Player EH500 must have gone a bit quite sluggish after I've run it for quite a while though. And the train we've got today is a Tomy Player 253 series Nico line electric multiple unit train. And it's got some flary colours into it though. I'll have to show you what it looks like. There it is there. It just went for your right though. And now we'll come back for your left here. I'm not sure if you can see it though. But I think, oh there it is. There it is, I just saw it alright. Yes, as I'm making this video, as autumn is just around the corner and August will be on its last legs, and with September around, it really is going to be pretty much one of the last times I might be doing vloggers though, until next year, of course. And yeah, for me though, I think this vloggers year, for me 2021, has actually done so much better than last year, I would say, I guess. Obviously, it's actually obviously I might probably give this one a double thumbs up, because obviously, apart from the fact there was no heat waves though, this August, I've actually been playing with a lot of train activities a lot though, actually I suppose. It's been quite amazing though. It's been so different from an August, I suppose, having much more of an autumnal August rather than a summery August, as August should be though, but anyways, I've got two flip-flop products to review, and yes, there's actually something very peculiar about this Monday though, as I'm reviewing in this toy review though video, blah blah. It's August Bank Holiday Monday! Hooray! So yes, it's the last August of... well, it's basically the last Monday of August, actually, Why didn't I just unjumble words perfectly, Oh, silly me. But anyways, luckily enough, I've got, well, as I just said earlier though, two flip-top origami toys to look at though. Both of these are British Wildlife Collection toys, but they come in two different prices here. This one here, this Eurasian common Coot small swimming flock. Yes, it's a swimming flock, but well, you can tell in the way they are, sorry about that, but got a bit of a weird runny nose of some kind. Yes, it's a 5-pack, costs about £9.50. Strange, I don't often tend to have pricing like that. Normally it's located on the letter A. And if I show you this product here, which is a Flip-Top Origami Flapping Birds British Wildlife Collection late summer product, normally a lot of the August themed products there, strange enough, a lot of these late summer themed products tend to have a bit of an August taste or theme to it, it's called the Black-Headed Gull, what's that one called, Roosting, Robbery Trio versus Common Sandpipers, Pilfery, and Feeding Frenzy 12-pack. Not fishing, because there are also other prey here as well. And it just just nearly went straight for my head though. Maybe it did. £15 it costs though. So that was quite a bit sloppy though of me, There you go, there's the back of the packaging, And yay, that's incredible! It feels like I've been depriving for what looks like to be a rare looking species of bird. The common sandpiper. Well, despite its name, it's not really that common for a sandpiper at all. I think it's a bit more rare than dunlins, maybe red shanks, for that matter, which are of course sandpiping birds there. And it comes with 3 shrimp, based on brown shrimp. Yep, common sandpipers do eat shrimp, but I think they would mainly eat for worms, mollusks, and principally enough, insects. Strangely enough. And yes, we've got some sea bass because, well, every flip-flop product, which is a British Wildlife Collection themed toy product, is good with, I would say, sea bass. And strangely enough, it's pretty much a product that features an envelope mashed up with another envelope, because the original packaging just got itself destroyed. And I might probably show you a bit of, with a bit of proof here, to tell you that this product here is actually made up of 2 envelopes though. So, you may have actually realised this, but there's a bit of artwork here which used to be part of the main envelope though, but it's been stuck on top of another one here because of the fact that envelope broke away, and then all of a sudden, you know what, it just, well, it just died and just broke away and just ripped itself easily though, which is very stupid overall though. But yet again, it's quite a very nice flip-flap product. Okay, let's take a look at what we've got though. We've got some shrimp here. It looks like they've got some very weird feelers there on the face. Maybe they're feelers, maybe they're not feelers, maybe antennae at the front though. Strange. Maybe there could be whiskers. It's quite strange for a shrimp bird. Normally they tend to have it more like that, if you ask me, eh? They tend to have it more like that though, rather than being folded, not being folded like that. They tend to have a bit like a design like that one, eh? But this is quite interestingly different, I suppose. And despite the name brown, they actually look a lot more orange than brown. Crikey, alright, that's quite strange. Here's another one there as well. And as I'm doing this toy review though, I'm still working on some flip-flop origami pony thing products at the moment though. I've also got some more British Wildlife Collection toy products to do. Maybe a few bug products though, like, you know, insect themed products I might try and do off. Actually, I should have said, speaking of insects though, maybe I should try and start making more insect themed products though. There we go, this one here is a sea bass. Lovely little fish. And I might show you the tail there. That's what it looks like at the back. You know, it's actually not too bad in the way I tend to pretty much hold stuff right in camera though. It's pretty hard at times, but yet again, I have to move very slowly though. There you go, fancy that one out. Here's another one of those as well, another sea bass. They all have the same colorizations and whatnot though. And man to man, it's not too bad though in the way toys have been designed though. But yet again, detailing costs money in the toy realm though. As always, as per usual though. Well, not always though, because, well, obviously if you want less detailing, well, it's a lot more cheaper then. Well, it's good for the sake of being, you know, cheap and a bit more cutting corners and cross-cutting, as I would say in toy reviews like that. Some mediocre toys tend to have less detailing though, but others, they just tend to go in the very lavish, you know, side of being top-notch in qualities. Okay, time for the Flapping Birds. Let's start off with the common Sandpiper. And this is actually quite a new looking species there. And what's quite strange is I often mistake these birds having yellow eyes though. Well, in reality, they actually have brown eyes. And their wings, they look superbly beautiful. They've got like a combination of brown and black. But there's also quite peculiar with the wings though. They've also got white markings. They look like, how would you say, abstract and irregular looking triangular white flashes on each side there, as you can see it there. So that is a very nice touch. We've also got a pretty long beak there, which is very, very nice overall though. In a sense that because they're sandpipers, they're pretty much designed to, well, probe for insects, even mollusks, worms, and crustaceans. And occasionally they would also go for fish, but fish aren't really the main principal part of their diets though. They don't often go for fish a lot though, but I have seen common sandpipers take down fish though, and catch them and eat them as part of their meal though, which is quite strange because I would often associate sandpipers as being a bird that you would normally associate with them feeding on, you know, worms, snails, mussels, even shells, and all the other critters, I suppose. Looks beautiful, isn't it? These beautiful looking birds though, they look quite small. They've got like a palish, tannish, beigey, peachy looking brownish face on the front, with a beautiful brown supercilium as well, with the linear detailing running from the beak to the part where the white is, as you can see it there. I'm not sure, I might probably show it from the other side here as well. Crikeys, it's going to be quite hard here, so maybe if I show it to you though, without being a bit rude though. It goes from here to there. Obviously there, I think it goes right there. I believe that's where the brown supercilium is. It's quite a bit tricky and hard to capture some of these as well. I'm trying to look at various random Sandpiper models here because there is one here that I actually want to showcase just a bit though, because there's actually something very strange about one of the sandpiping birds at the moment. Look, luckily enough, it's not a bad product though. I'm pretty sure I saw these birds. I think the first time I actually saw these birds was at Sandwell Valley. I think there was an RSPB reserve here, and it's quite amazing. I actually saw two of these guys around there. I think I only just saw one of them at. I think it was. When was it though? Back then, I think it was somewhere in June, maybe mid-June. I can't quite recall. But yeah, it's actually not too bad. And here's one of them there, and I might show you, there's a bit of a problem here, but luckily enough it's been rectified though. This Sandpiper bird here, it actually used to have its head, which had a rip on it though, but it's got some, well, if I show it to you closely enough though, this bird here used to have a little hole, a little ripped hole here, but luckily enough, thank God, it's been saved by super glue. And I have to say that this model here, this was my, well, it's like one of my first attempts of making that model AI, and overall it's been much more of an aggressive and butcherish job, but yet again, luckily enough, it looks quite amazing indeed. And from that first failure, I can really understand what takes it to be good or bad at all times. Okay, let's take a look at the black-headed gulls next day. Oh yes. I'm going to flap them straight forward like so, and it looks quite beautiful. Woo! I gotta tell you what though, let me just show you the head details of it, eh? And yeah, looks quite nice though. Lovely C-shaped front on the head there, pretty much the same. It's also got brown details on its head there, which in a sense it's a wintering plumage of this gull, and if I show you, that's what it looks like. And man, oh man, looks quite interesting. I might show you the other ones next day, because I think I could do a little impression here of a black-headed gull as well. I think that's what they would normally call though, even during the breeding season, I believe they. I think that's what they would actually sound like. A bit of weird squawks there. I can hear some very weird, strange sounds there. Right behind me there, there was some stepping sounds and a very weird, deep voice, which I feel a bit cautious and a bit, well, just say it, a bit precarious about there. I don't know. Maybe I was just dreaming. There you go. Looks very nice there. And yes, I can tell you what though, these black-headed gulls, once I start to make them, they're all going to be in their winter / non-breeding plumage, and I think that will be the more common kind of sort of plumage that you find on these types of gulls. Also, I'd definitely say these guys, yeah, they're actually quite nice to look at though. And not only that, but these guys, I'd definitely say by the time we get into February, they'll be gaining their breeding plumage and yet again be a lot more noisy as well, because they are starting to pretty much call to each other there, and they sort of want to get ready for the next breeding season, which will be in spring, obviously. And strangely enough, as we head towards like autumn or winter, it really is pretty much the right time. In you go. And let's take a look at the Coots. And strangely enough, let me show you how it looks like there. There's the back of the packaging here as well. I've already shown you the front though, and we've got a nice giant picture of a Coot. Hooray! And yeah, they look very, very nice though. And oh my goodness me, their heads have also got a bit of a realistic taste as well, even the beaks as well. So let's open this product out and see if there's any proof. Here we go. Interestingly enough, I think it looks quite amazing, eh? I've got itchiness. Ow! God, feels like I'm just Maybe I'm not pretending there. Maybe I'm just pretending that my ears are quite a bit itchy there. Maybe I should stop rubbing my ears there and stuff there. Otherwise I'll be completely embarrassed though. Or you're going to be quite embarrassed though. As you're watching this. Okay. Here's the Coots. They've got like a whitish shield on the front with a white beak. And it looks quite nice. And they've got like, well, obviously almost a very realistic kind of design with black around it there as well. Beautiful red eyes as well, which don't look very menacingly evil indeed, because that's what a Coot would look like. And if I show you underneath, whoa, look at that! Look at what it says underneath, common Eurasian Coot. And in fact, that shares pretty much the same with all the other models and whatnot there. It actually shares a similar design to the black-headed gulls I actually did back in the spring of this year. And strangely enough, they certainly look, well, they look good indeed to me, in the way they've been designed, And you know what? They look superbly amazing. I think Coots have the ability to dive underneath the water, though, if they're going to be in a feeding frenzy whenever they miss a catch of bread or anything else. But these guys, they look so superiorly great indeed. Here's the other side, even though they don't look completely black. Well, they may look black indeed. And they're trying to be black in a very realistic and also nice way. Well, I think that's about it in this what's up toy review, Hopefully I can do another one, if I'm lucky, I suppose, Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, And hopefully, just as September begins and when August comes into a great big, well, nail-biting end, well, I think that's it. I think VLOGUST may be finished, I hope. Because it's no longer going to be August, it's going to be September's turn to rule the roost. So, if you really enjoyed this video, please give this video a like, without sounding a bit daft though, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content. And as always, until next time guys, thank you so much for watching and bye bye!